probably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's Great Sports Day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup, Mike, that I don't know how many people had just even a couple weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead-up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here, and I think we're in for a treat.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Go set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught downfield by Cup. And it'll Nearly taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down, Seattle.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Harold Landry, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Darnold. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the second time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Run out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. Room to run at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun. It's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. First down, New England.
First and 10.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They quickly out to Diggs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is May. That is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
First down, Seattle.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Now, Darnold. He's got it at about the 8, and he's into the end zone. Cooper, Kupp, touchdown, Seahawks.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it, and the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7.
Seahawks 10, Patriots 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now, May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
May sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
The Patriots, 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The 4th quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
To the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
off the play fake. It's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. And look at his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. Taken in right side by Barner. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Seahawks.
They'll drop to throw. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Here's 2nd down. To throw again is Darnold. To the sideline, taken in by Cup. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here is 2nd and 7. Now Walker. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Robert Spillane on the tackle. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play possibly not getting it down in time. We'll see. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to win the game.
31-yard attempt.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
He'll start at the 4. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. And that'll do it. For the first time in more than a decade, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
On the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.